Welcome to StarWatch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next.
On the night of February 5th, something remarkable happened in Shanghai. What began as a glittering celebration of the entertainment industry quickly transformed into a global digital storm. Within hours, 3 separate hashtags linked to Wang Yibo surged simultaneously into the top 10 worldwide trends. Not 1, not 2, 3. Across continents, across languages, across time zones, his name traveled at extraordinary speed. For many viewers, this was more than a red carpet appearance. It was a defining moment that signaled a shift. Weibo Night is always dazzling, always competitive, always full of familiar faces. Yet this year, the conversation did not simply revolve around fashion or fleeting applause. It centered on influence, artistic weight, and international resonance. The question echoing across platforms was simple but powerful. Has Wang Yibo quietly stepped into an entirely new league? Tonight on StarWatch Now, we explore how a single evening evolved into a global cultural statement, and why 3 trending topics may represent something far greater than momentary buzz. The spectacle of Weibo Night has long been regarded as one of the most closely watched entertainment galas in China. Every camera angle, every smile, every subtle exchange is examined in real time. But what distinguished this year was not merely attendance or visual glamour, it was the measurable global response. As the evening unfolded, discussions about Wang Yibo's presence, his recent work, and his expanding influence climbed rapidly through international trend charts. Many digital analysts later noted that engagement spiked not only in Asia, but across Europe and parts of North America. That pattern suggests something beyond fandom enthusiasm. It points towards widening curiosity. At the heart of this attention lies his recent television project, The Wind Chaser. The drama's release strategy has been unusually expansive, reaching audiences in 190 countries and regions. Its broadcast on Fuji television in Japan marked an important milestone, signaling recognition within a mainstream overseas network rather than niche streaming alone. For industry observers, that detail matters. It reflects distribution confidence and cross-cultural adaptability. The narrative of The Wind Chaser, set against social transformation and espionage tensions, offers both emotional intimacy and historical texture. International audiences often respond strongly to stories that combine personal struggle with broader societal change, and this series appears to have struck that balance. Critics have highlighted the measured intensity in Wang Yibo's performance. Rather than relying on overt dramatics, his portrayal embraces restraint, subtle shifts in expression, pauses weighted with unspoken conflict, and carefully modulated dialogue delivery create a layered character study. Such artistic maturity reshapes perception. Viewers who once associated him primarily with youthful idol appeal are beginning to reassess his craft through a more nuanced lens. That reassessment feeds directly into the global trending phenomenon. When artistic credibility aligns with digital momentum, the ripple effect can be substantial. His earlier cinematic work in Nameless also continues to contribute to this evolving narrative. The film surpassed 1 billion yuan at the box office, a significant benchmark within its genre. Beyond revenue, it generated sustained discussion about character complexity and thematic depth. Industry commentators described his role as quietly compelling, demonstrating discipline rather than spectacle. That distinction matters in an environment where attention spans are short and sensationalism often dominates. Consistency in project selection builds long-term trust. Commercial partnerships provide another dimension to the story. Over the past year, Wang Yibo has collaborated with a number of established international brands across fashion, luxury goods, and automotive sectors. Observers have noted measurable surges in consumer engagement following campaign launches. While it is important to approach such data thoughtfully, the pattern indicates alignment between personal image and brand narrative. Companies increasingly seek ambassadors who embody both aspiration and reliability. His evolving public persona appears to meet that dual requirement. Yet perhaps the most intriguing development is the transformation within his fan community. Online activity remains strong, with daily engagement figures that would impress any digital strategist. However, the form of support has gradually diversified. Charity initiatives spanning dozens of cities, organized reading groups analyzing character arcs, and coordinated positive messaging campaigns reflect a shift towards sustainability. And this maturation alters public conversation. It reframes fandom as a constructive social force rather than transient excitement. Weibo Night therefore becomes a symbolic intersection point. On the surface, it was an awards gala filled with applause and camera flashes. Beneath the surface, it functioned as a public audit of influence. 3 simultaneous global trending hashtags do not emerge in isolation. They arise from cumulative groundwork, strategic project choices, disciplined performance growth, brand partnerships, and community engagement. Each layer reinforces the next. Another factor worth noting is timing. The entertainment landscape is increasingly international. Audiences move fluidly between platforms, languages, and cultural products. A series released in one region can become a conversation piece elsewhere within days. Wang Yibo's trajectory coincides with this globalization wave. His projects arrive at a moment when viewers are actively seeking cross-border storytelling. That convergence amplifies visibility. Media scholars often discuss the concept of soft cultural presence. It refers to how artistic exports subtly shape perception abroad. The wind chaser's overseas reach contributes to that phenomenon. When a drama resonates in Japan or gains discussion among diaspora communities, it extends beyond entertainment into cultural dialogue. Being associated with such projects enhances an actor's standing in ways that numbers alone cannot fully capture. During the red carpet segment of Weibo Night, observers noted his composed demeanor. There was no overt theatricality. Instead, there was a quiet assurance. And body language experts sometimes remark that stillness can communicate confidence more powerfully than grand gestures. Whether intentional or instinctive, that presence reinforced the broader narrative of growth. It suggested someone aware of heightened attention yet grounded within it. Of course, in the digital era, momentum can shift quickly. Sustaining relevance requires adaptability. What distinguishes this particular moment is the alignment of multiple indicators: international broadcasting milestones, box office achievements, brand collaborations, and structured community support. When such elements converge, they create a perception of transition from popularity to influence. For viewers, the emotional experience of watching this unfold is layered. There is excitement in witnessing rapid global trend surges. There is curiosity about how a performer refines his craft across genres. There is even a sense of collective participation, as social media users contribute to discussions that propel hashtags upward. Entertainment today is interactive. Each comment, repost, and analysis thread becomes part of the story. In many ways, the 3 trending topics serve as digital snapshots. They capture a specific moment in time, yet they also hint at trajectory. If this pace continues, future milestones may emerge not as surprises, but as expected chapters in a steadily expanding portfolio. Industry insiders frequently emphasize that longevity depends on consistent reinvention, balanced with authenticity. Observing recent choices, one can argue that such balance is being pursued with care. As Weibo Night lights dimmed and guests departed, yet the conversation did not fade. Instead, it intensified online. Articles dissected fashion, commentators evaluated speeches, fans shared edited highlights. Amid that swirl, the consistent thread remained Wang Yibo's upward arc. The global trending surge was not merely a headline, it was a signal. Moments like these remind us why cultural events matter. They are checkpoints within longer journeys. They allow audiences to pause and measure growth, to compare early impressions with current realities. For Wang Yibo, this particular evening appears to mark a consolidation phase, where previous groundwork crystallized into visible, international recognition. If you found this exploration insightful, consider subscribing to StarWatch Now. We dive beyond surface headlines to uncover the layers shaping today's entertainment landscape. Your support allows us to continue bringing balanced, thoughtful analysis delivered with clarity and respect. Thank you for watching, for engaging, and for being part of this growing community. Stay with us for more stories that illuminate not just the sparkle of the spotlight, but the steady dedication behind it.